Joining me today is a very special guest, Moses Nyarko. He is a stunt performer from the hit TV series The Boys, and he's here today to talk about his role and being nominated for Outstanding Stunt Performance in season 4. And I'm so excited to speak with him today. Welcome, Moses. And your last name represents courage. Is that correct?
Right, right.
Yes.
So, yes, my last name is from Ghana.
Yes.
Yes, yes. And well, I'm glad you've done some research and some homework about my last name. I appreciate that.
Yeah, congratulations again. And what does this Emmy award nomination and being recognized, what does it mean to you?
Well, as a stuntman and being nominated as an Emmy nominee, it just makes you feel like all the work you've done all these years has been it being recognized by the Emmy just makes you feel like you've done something well. You've done all right. Yes. That's how that makes me feel. Makes me feel like I've done something all right.
And also like can you tell our viewers your role and how do you stay fit?
Absolutely. So I am I'm the stunt double for Black Noir. And I've been on the boards actually for all 5 seasons. I started with season 1 till season 5. Um, my role, as a stunt man on this show, has been incredible. And I guess as Black Noir from season to season, the stunts changes and sometimes you're not sure what to expect, but as a stuntman you have to be ready to go. You have to stay in shape. It's pretty much like, I guess the best word to put it is like being a super athlete. you
Yes.
have to be you have to be good in multiple levels. So
Mhm.
not only you exercising to stay in shape, mentally you have to be all right, because when you're about to do a stunt, when it's action, it's go time. You
Mhm.
don't really pull back. So I I do a lot of different training, like I do strength training, I do martial art, I do some movement, I do yoga. I've actually done some dancing choreography just to help me with my movement. Basically, like I said, it's not one specific training. You are doing multiples of training. I've trained high falls. Yes. So that's, yeah. And I eat right too.
Yes, like nutrition, right? I was going to ask you that. Fueling your body's important. Um, can you share some of your nutrition tips?
Right. So I've always been a firm believer of just eating clean. So basically, I stick with real food, real whole food. So, for example, I try to eat as much organic food as I can possibly get. Um, I try not to eat like fried food, or as we call it in North America, junk food. I try to stay away from that. The good thing is because I've been doing that for quite some time, I actually don't have those cravings, because every now and then somebody will probably feel a craving. I actually don't get that. So yeah, so it's been consistently eating clean as best as possible.
Yes, no,
Yeah.
that's wonderful. Like you talk about getting, properly trained physically, mentally prepared, but sleep is also important too, right? There's that aspect. You need lots of sleep.
That is true. That is true. Sleep is important. But when you're on the show for quite some time, and you're shooting like 15, 16, 17, 18 hours, and then you have to turn around and come back the next day. So sometimes, you don't get as much sleep as you can, but whenever you do get a chance to try and make it up, if you could sleep, I don't know, 12 hours and catch up, by all means, we try and do that because, yeah, you're right. Sleeping is very important. I mean, it just helps you to repair, your body, especially days that we are doing a lot of hard stunts. It's absolutely imperative that I mean, we get sleep. And that helps our body to rest. Yeah.
Yeah, so Moses, you've been in like a lot, like all the seasons, but can you share, is there a favorite stunt?
Well, um, I would say one of my favorite stunts is the one that we are being nominated for. I mean, here's the thing. I think the show sometimes a little bit unpredictable to what stunt we are going to be performing.
Mhm.
And it's also exciting as well. So a lot of the stuff that I've done on the show to me has been equally as exciting as the one that we are being nominated for. And yes, again, because I've been on the show for 5 seasons, um, I could tell you that I don't have a stunt that I would say it's my least favorite. They've
Mhm.
all been equally as fun for me to perform.
Yes, and can you share some behind the scenes moments?
Okay, so so behind the scenes, the team of stunt performers that comes on the show generally are very excited, characters in their own, So behind the scenes, sometimes whenever you could joke around and just bring the levels down, especially even sometimes our stunt coordinator, Coy, he would, I mean, he will come and then, in the morning, like let's say for instance, we are like having a meeting and telling us how the day is gonna go. And this guy will come out, tell us stories that will make you laugh, and also tell you, like he has a way of just bringing it all down to like a level that it's so exciting to be part of because he will come out and he'll be like, "Yo, Mo." And you just start telling your story, and you're like, and meanwhile, you're thinking about the stunt that you have to do and thinking about how it has to go, but then he comes out totally unexpectedly, tells you a story, jokes, whatever it is, and then it just brings everything down, and you're like ready. Like, yeah, Corey has made behind the scenes very excited. Yeah, very excited.
Mhm. Yeah, so no, that's wonderful. You work as a team and it just, you're all doing it together and you're working together to, to perform. And that's so important, the team. I, Moses or Mo, what do you want people to take away from this series? Because you wrapped up season five. It's kind of hard to say goodbye. So-
Right, right. So, oh boy. What I want people to take away from this series or this journey is basically understand that a group of people came together to create something very exciting. And not only to create something very exciting, but also very honored to have the audience, basically accept what we put together in a good way or an excitable way, just as we were excited to create it. I also want people to understand that we wake up every day, every morning, to go to set because what we do, I mean, years from today, it's history that we've made in our own little pot. So whatever we've created, it will be there for years to come. And to us, it's an honor for us to be part of this journey. And also we thank the audience for receiving this show very well. Yeah.
Well, it's an honor to speak with you today. And
Oh,
I really enjoyed our conversation. But before we leave, is there anything else you'd like to add?
right. So, well, first of all, I would like to thank everybody, um, especially John Koyama, my stunt coordinator, my fight coordinator Matt, our rigger Cam, Curly, who's also part of the stunt coordinator team, Big Oz, who has been amazing to us. Um, but really, what I would like people to know too is that I'm this guy who, came all the way from Ghana and had no idea that this is how my life was gonna go or how my life is gonna turn. And even though it wasn't planned, when I was a kid, that I was gonna become a stuntman, but my journey had led me to understand that growing up in Ghana, even though I had no idea what stuntman was, my day, every day living was a stunt, and it took this moment for me to really appreciate my upbringing, and um, and also I'm proud of myself that coming from those little towns, today I'm being nominated, and I am very honored and I'm very happy that this is how my life has turned out.
Thank you. And congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for making the time for us.